Okay, Kent. So I'm gonna start from scratch walking into the building on Sunday morning, okay? So we're walking into the building, house lights are all off. Walk over to our panel. We can turn on dip switch 1, which brings on our house lighting. You have a off button down at the bottom, or you can just deselect number 1 and the house lights go down. Number 2 is full house lights at half. 3 is audience lights, but stage is off. Or it's not 3, I'm sorry, that was 5. And then 6 would add stage, but you can take off like 5, which would take off the house, but leave stage on. So stage is on, but house lights are out in the audience. But to come in on Sunday morning, we just want to be on number 1. We walk into our booth. We have a power button, and see if you can see it, but it shows the power. Just press it, board will start coming on. As we're doing that, let's walk backstage. And the house lights does kick off because the board took control, so you can hit number 1 again, they'll come back on. But we will walk backstage to turn on all of your theatrical lights, which, as you can see, theatrical lights are up. So we head backstage, turn light on in the room. We walk over to this wall, which your electrical panel will probably be closed. Anyway, you got 3 switches, just flip them on. So the left bar facing the stage, center bar, right bar. That gives you power to all your lights, okay? So we can come back to our light board. Light board is now booted up. Sorry, don't want to flip it on you. Light board's booted up. As you can see, I have labeled stuff. House. This is pulpit, floor, and stage. That means the pulpit area, the floor down below, and the full stage area. Nothing else on top. Down on the bottom row, it says PARs. So that's your PARs that are hanging in the air. Red, green, blue, pink, teal, amber, yellow, white. Then over here, this is all your floor lights, the strips. Be red, green, blue, pink, teal, amber, yellow, white. That will give you presets for all of these. But the way that you would want to do that to get presets, over here it says channel. And then it's hard to see this, but it says playback. Let me see if I can get an angle. It says playback. We want to make sure playback is pressed, okay? When playback is pressed, that means that we're on submasters, okay? So now I can bring the house up. Whenever I move the house, it overrides that wall panel. So when I start doing the house up and down, it will automatically cut off the panel over there and take control here at the light board. So house lights are up. Pulpit lights is just the pulpit. Floor lights is the floor area. You'll see it coming on in the floor. Full stage gives you a full stage wash, like so. Then, as far as color, let me cut off the house so that you can see your colors a little bit better. So your color is here: red, green, blue, amber, yellow. It's just hard to see that, that's teal. Amber, yellow, white, but that gives you a full wash on stage, okay? Then your floor lights, you can't really tell because you don't have anything that is uplighting. I guess you can see on that wall over there, but that'll give you all your floor lights coming on and off. And you can mix colors. So say I have red on and I want to add blue, that makes it pink. So I can bring on 2 or 3 faders at one time to create other colors. But that gives you a good start, and you can do the same thing with your full wash. I can make it a pink, I can make it yellow, teals. If I want more of a blue teal, I can go a little less green, so forth. But that'll give you kind of what your lights will do. I can go in more detail on how to do the programming on this board once we can sit down, but this will at least get you going for Sunday. As far as when your service is over and you want to power your board back down, press and hold the power button again. It'll ask, do you want to proceed? It's really hard to tell with this glare, but proceed. Or I hit the button underneath it and it will start proceeding, and it's going to start powering off. And then we just go backstage and we can flip off our 3 switches that are backstage. I can get my house lights back on by pressing the button here. So you probably don't want to power the board down until people are out of the room, because it's going to probably override. You could try turning on the switch and see if that'll work, but press up the switch, then power down your board if you want to, and see if it'll take control over it. It may do it after you faded it out. I just hadn't tried that. But cut our switches back off, and we are set for going home. If you got any questions, give me a ring.